Hello everyone, I'm bringing you a video today which continues the Gulf War theme which has been prevalent on the channel recently, and what we're having a look at here are some examples of MOD Form 674, more commonly known as Blueys, and these are British Forces airmail letters, and these particular examples have been sent back from the Gulf during the Gulf War. So we're going to have a look at these in some detail now. So here are the three Blueys we're going to have a look at. Officially these are MOD Form 674, as you can see there, but you can see why these were referred to as Blueys. This example, these are all sent to the same chap, interestingly, John Daines in Essex. This example is not sealed, so it's possible to open this up and show you how these work. Normally you'd have the sender's details written on the back here as well, but we don't have that in this instance. This particular example is stamped up with the Corps cap badges, which is rather nice. Obviously Royal Engineers, Royal Artillery, Army Air Corps and so forth, so rather nice to see there. The front here you can see British Forces mail by airmail. It's an aerogram basically, and you can probably just see under there postage free. So these were basically allowed for free postage back to the UK, sending letters to family members and so forth. In this instance it doesn't appear these were sent to a family member of anybody. We'll see that when we have a look at this one in just a moment. You can see this particular example has, in addition to all the Corps cap badges on the back, you have the Op Granby stamp here with 1st Armoured Division and the formation sign there. If we open this up again, you can see here inside you basically have this space to write the letter. You then fold it up, seal it up with these wings here and put it in the post. And this one hasn't been sealed, which is nice. It allows you to unfold it and show how these work. This one here, again, sent to the same chap, a different set of stamps and so forth on this one. Multinational Force, you can see there, HM Forces Gulf, and this has a 1990 postmark there. Interestingly, it doesn't have the detail there of free postage. But if we have a look at the back of this, you can see we have a map of the head of the Persian Gulf there, and we do have a sender's details in this instance. And we have Staff Sergeant R.J. Grasson, I believe that's a J. And then 60 Field Squadron Royal Engineers. There you can see Op Granby, and then the British Forces Post Office postcode at the bottom there. If we have a look inside this, it's sealed at the sides, but the top isn't. You again have a map there with details of the naval deployments. You can see that there. And then we do have details from Staff Sergeant Grasson. Dear Mr. Daines, another short letter, hoping that you shall get some good postmarks from Al Jubail. When I get the chance, I shall send others to you. Yours sincerely, Robert Grasson. And 26th of the 10th, 1990, there, the date. So I presume Mr. Daines was a stamp collector, a covers collector, and wanted the postmarks. And obviously these three letters were sent to him by different people, judging by the writing, and in this instance the typewritten address there, for him to receive these postmarks. This one here has a different set of stamps on it again. This is from someone presumably in the Queen's Royal Irish Hussars, as you can see here. We have the stamp there on the front, 28th of February 1991. We have the badge there stamped up, and I believe the Kuwaiti and British flag there. Liberation of Kuwait in this instance, HM Forces Gulf. And you can see here the postmark on arriving in the UK is 21st of March 1991. Unfortunately this one here is smudged. The one from British Forces Post Office is smudged there, as you can see, but it is there. And this one is sealed up. There's no sender's details on the back, but we do have the Desert Victory stamp on the back here, 1991. And again with the sort of stylised map of Kuwait there over the Union flag. So nice little collection of Blueys here. I like ephemera like this. It helps to tell a bit of a story. It's a nice adjunct to the rest of the kit and the small personal items and so forth. And it's very nice to have these three with the different sort of stamps on them, and obviously sent at different periods during and after the war. So I hope you found it interesting looking at these. I have to say that ephemera, paperwork and so forth is something I'm quite interested to collect for the different eras for which I put on displays and so forth. It adds something, I think. It adds something of a human element, particularly when it's letters and so forth. So as I say, I was very pleased to be able to pick these up, and hopefully you've found it interesting looking at these today. If you have and you'd like to see more of this sort of thing, please do consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And whether you're newly subscribing or you've previously subscribed, please do make sure you hit the little bell, the notification button down below. That will of course alert you when I upload future videos. If you really like my uploads and you would like to support the channel, you can. Both Patreon and PayPal are linked down below. And as I always say, a huge thank you to everybody who supports the channel using those two methods. It really is greatly appreciated. Thank you all very much indeed. If you'd like to follow the channel on social media, you can. Facebook, Instagram and Twitter are all linked down below. And if you'd like to get in touch but you don't really use social media, there is of course an email address down there as well. That's everything for this video. So until next time, bye for now.